Hello everyone! This will be an episode about the Microsoft vulnerabilities that were released on June Patch Tuesday and also between May and June Patch Tuesdays. On June Patch Tuesday, June 14th, 56 vulnerabilities were released. Between May and June Patch Tuesdays, 38 vulnerabilities were released. This gives us 94 vulnerabilities in the report. Urgent 1, critical 1, high 32, medium 55, low 4. The urgent one is remote code execution in Microsoft Windows Support Diagnostic Tool, MSDT, CVE 2022-30-190, also known as Follina. It was observed being exploited in the wild at the end of May. MSDT is an application that is used to automatically collect diagnostic information and send it to Microsoft when something goes wrong with Windows. The tool can be called up from other applications, Microsoft Word being the most popular example, through the special MSDT URL protocol. Attackers who successfully exploit this vulnerability can execute arbitrary code with privileges of the calling app to install programs, view, change or delete data, and even create new Windows accounts as allowed by the compromised user's rights. And now dozens of repositories with exploits for this vulnerability are available on GitHub. Therefore, criticality is indeed urgent. Vulneristics prioritizes this correctly. While Microsoft had provided mitigation guidance in an advisory on May 30, patches were not released until June 14th. The critical vulnerability is remote code execution in Windows Network File System, CVE 2022-30-136. A vulnerability can be exploited by an unauthenticated attacker using a specially crafted call to a NFS service. Microsoft rated this as exploitation more likely, according to its exploitability index. This bug looks very similar to CVE 2022-26-937, an NFS bug patched last month. The only difference between the patches is that this month update fixes a bug in NFSV4.1, whereas last month bug only affected versions NFSV2.0 and NFSV3.0. Microsoft has provided mitigation guidance to disable NFS version 4.1, which should only be done if the May updates fixing previous NFS versions have been applied. The criticality of this vulnerability was increased by the advertisement of an exploit for this CVE in the GitHub repository. Could this be a scam? Of course, but maybe it's not. There were 7 high-level remote code executions in Windows LDAP. For 3 of them, CVE 2022-30-139, CVE 2022-30-141, and CVE 2022-30-143, vulnerability only exists if the max receive buffer LDAP policy is configured to a higher value than the default value. For example, a higher maximum number of threads LDAP requests can contain per processor. A system with the default value for the policy would not be affected. For 2 of them, CVE 2022-30-139 and CVE 2022-30-141, no user interaction is required. However, an attacker must prepare the target environment to improve exploit reliability. Well, I would like to finish on patches that break servers. This time there were such problems too. This month, Windows server updates are causing a wide range of issues including VPN and RDP connectivity problems on servers with routing and remote access service RRAS enabled. The vast majority of reports related to these problems coming in since Patch Tuesday have a common theme: losing remote desktop and VPN connectivity to servers with routing and remote access service enabled, where the June Windows Server updates have been installed. It is not clear what is causing these issues. Maybe a fix for Windows Network Address Translation (NAT) denial of service vulnerability, tracked as CVE 2022-30-152, that may have introduced bugs into RRAS connectivity. Quote, "We are aware of this issue and working to provide a resolution. Customers experiencing this issue can temporarily disable the NAT feature on their RRAS server," end of quote, a Microsoft spokesperson told. So let's wait for new patches. The full report is available in the blog post. And that's it for today. Please subscribe and leave your comments. Bye.